Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. Alright, what you see here on the screen, kind of funny. No, not kind of, it is. But first and foremost, call hello Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kodash. And of course, once again, double honors go out to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who deserve double honor. Salutations also go out to the fellow occupant out there on the highways and byways, pushing this truth with all honesty and sincerity. Alright, while trying to wake up the remaining, hopefully like this is Naaman of the DC camp. And this is redstate.com. And this is from April 1st. And no, it's not April Fool's, this really happened. What you have now, and even here in the United States, you got to understand that the leadership of both these countries, after all, you have to consider the source, and that means who's ruling. And they are, of course, doing the bidding of the elite. And the reason I said that is because if you remember the quotes from Obama, something to the effect, you know, we're going to bring about fundamental change to America. Well, what do you think he was talking about? Alright. Anyway, it says here, watch. Transgender militant violently attacks man. Police blame the victim for his own assault. We're going to see that. Because even in this case, you know, hey, it's an Edomite. You know, Edomite on Edomite violence. So what the fuck? Who cares? Really? It's just beautiful to see because you have to understand these are traps and snares that were laid for us. Alright? And it's beautiful to see them caught up in their own devices. Alright? So you see here. Hey, I'm going to play it. Don't worry. It says militant transgenderism has become a lot more visible over the last week after a transgender man killed 6 people, alright, including 3 children at a Nashville Christian school on Mud. And yet, you know, they're being very careful. You know, and these people are experts at this, alright, diverting your attention elsewhere. Because we understand that this is mental illness. We understand it as, you know, this wicked spirits on these mother effers, alright? But we'll go with the clinical diagnosis, and I say that because we understand that, knowing the history, what they did in the early 70s, I believe it was 72 or 73 when they had this conference, and in the medical book, they used to have it classified, talking about cases like this where you have homosexuality. Under that umbrella, you have, well, including this, that it was mental illness, that they were sick individuals. And all of a sudden, after that conference, they changed it. I wonder why. You gotta understand these people, and I'm talking about the elites and their cronies. They plan shit decades ahead. All, of course, culminating in what's coming about now. And it's the sea hemp. Alright? Alright, getting everybody herded toward that moment. Alright? Where they want to, this is, you know, because you're talking about the people here that have a serious God complex. This is all scriptural, by the way. We'll get to it. Alright, well, let me keep reading this. It says, astonishingly, in the wake of that tragedy, the mainstream media and the White House have been hard at work trying to make the transgender community out to be the real victim. See? What did I say about being experts at shit like this? Just days after the shooting, multiple state capitol buildings were stormed by left-wing activists, including transgender activists. The Biden administration has spent all of Friday plugging Trans Visibility Day. That's what they call it. And guess what? We're less than 2 months out from it. Hey, guess what's happening in June? Oh boy. It says, while largely ignoring the victims in Nashville. So here he is. We're gonna uplift these perverts and the people that got slaughtered by one of them. You see how and yet Jake wants to stay here. Continuing on. Meanwhile, militant transgenderism continues to get more violent, and it's going to. Don't be surprised they have more of them. I'm thinking of that classic example that was set in Dallas a few years back. What was the brother's name? Oh man, and two of them, and we had always thought that this was set up for them to do so, but he maintained his composure. It was a beautiful, because it's a beautiful scene, and well, lo and behold, these two things ended up getting arrested. I wish I could find that video. I think I got it saved somewhere. Alright, but anyway, let's see. In Canada, a counter-protester was assaulted by a transgender man, a man. That would be bad and enough, but it's the police response that is truly mind-blowing. So let's go ahead and roll this. I didn't want to take, well, let's go to the scriptures real quick, just as a, I got it queued up here. Let's see. Yeah. This is Psalm 7 and 15. He made a pit and digged it, and it's fallen into the ditch which he made. And this is, you know, his mischief shall return upon his own head, verse 16. And his violent dealings shall come down upon his own pate. So it's telling you there twice in verse 16 that all this is coming back on his own head. And we're seeing this already. Alright. Again, let's go ahead and roll this. Salakia for that. Turn it. I lost my purse. Please. It fell on the ground. Did you notice the police response? That was my point. Why I bring up that video in Dallas. Don't be surprised, alright, if we're the target. We know that, you know, the ones pretending to be us, they started up this canary thing. Supposedly has a list. So don't be surprised that we are targets, and they use these sorry sacks of shit, alright, as a tool, alright, try to, you know, do some of us in. That's why I referenced that Dallas incident a few years back. Beautiful. I wish I could find it. I'm going to look after this. Beautiful example, alright. It says, if you can't watch the video, and I'd recommend you not, given the language being used, what it contains, like, so what? I mean, people learn worse at home. I get tired of hearing this, using that as a, you know. Anyway, it says, what it contains is a man standing around doing nothing but filming while wearing a sign. The crowd begins to chant, "Fuck you," in his face. Whoops. In his face. And with one transgender activist getting especially close. Then, out of nowhere, that transgender activist starts assaulting him and trying to grab his camera. According to reports, police not only did nothing, but they later bragged on camera about it, claiming that the victim had incited the attack. Let's take a Look here. In other words, I fucked up. Wow. Again, turning of things upside down. But there's something else going on here. Alright? And it's beautiful to see. All these curses are coming on our enemies. Let's go to, let's go to, let's see. Let's go up first. Whoops, what did I do? Alright. It says, and the Egyptians will I give over into the hand. Oh, hold on. Sorry. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Hey, you gotta understand what's coming down the pike with the dollar, with everybody ditching it. Alright. And when all that shit comes back full circle toward America, and inflation is going to eventually become hyperinflation, oh boy. We'll already start seeing, I mean, whether you might make the argument, well, you know, we're hearing, you know, just more incidents are being reported. No, bullshit. Shit is getting worse out here. I mean, if you choose to remain in la la land and, you know, hey, you're going to end up getting caught up out here because people are not playing. They're feeling it. Alright? You don't see the smiles and the smirks like you did on Esau, on these Edomites. Alright? And when you look into what happened to us in times where there were a lot of lynchings, it was as a result of shit like this, with the economy. Go look it up. Just go look up lynching on Wikipedia. And there's a little section there that describes, like in, sometimes they have restructured it for it says lynching in America in the South. And it'll give you the reasons. Alright? And top of the list was what? The economy. Alright? You know, the cowards that these Edomites are. People that can't defend themselves. That's how they've always been. Alright, Slocky, hold on. Make sure my mic. Slocky. Here we are. Remember I mentioned about the curses being transferred over to enemies. Deuteronomy 30, chapter 30, verse 7. And you have a few Israelites that do not believe in Jacob's trouble. I mean, do you have eyes? We'll understand what's really going on, but it's like, damn, it's common fucking sense. Alright, Jacob is always at the bottom. We don't have the resources like these devils are stocking up. There's this guy just saw a report earlier. He's moving his family out in the wilderness. I shit you not. Alright? So, these people see what our people refuse to see. And a lot of them, too, I'll say it a lot, but you have some that took the bag and they're doing this, misleading the people on purpose. Oh boy, aren't you gonna get it. You know, wow. Our gates languish. And also Zechariah 11 and 5, alright? About those shepherds, our shepherds. What? They sold us out. both in Israel and without. Alright? These people around the world despise America. There's another video I was watching talking about what really happened with Gaddafi. I think I'll make a video about that. That is so I mean, and you don't hear about that much anymore. It's the October be 12 years. October, I think around the 20th when he was killed. Because he was trying to, and it makes perfect sense, get out from under the colonial powers. And they had to do away with them fucking fake ass Jews. That would have upset the apple cart. Alright. They had to do that. Same with Saddam Hussein. There's more to it. You believe, unfortunately, a lot of our people believe that propaganda is bullshit. Alright. Of America. And its cronies. Alright, this is, at the end of the day, Edomite / white supremacy. Alright. He knows he's got a short time. He knows his ass is out of here. The problem is, a lot of our people don't. They just think this place is just going to continue on. Alright, no. When this dollar collapses, it's going to be straight chaos and anarchy out here. When we say everyone for himself, that's exactly what we mean. But see, that's the thing with Jake. You know the saying about a hard head makes a soft ass? Alright. You know. Hey, dog eat. Dog eat dog. Oh boy. You ain't seen nothing. You ain't heard the half of it. Hey, so with that, I said I wouldn't take too long on this one, and I'm not. So, you know, the police are in on this. Your so-called law enforcement. This is Canada, mind you. Wow. Wow. She knew she fucked up. She said, well, sir, this is, you know, we're going to bring... She had to go. Because the guy, despite what you think of him, all he did was have a sign. But these motherfuckers know that they're fucked up. I'm talking about this fucking LGBTQ shit. Alright? And it got to him. It got to him. Those demons came out. Imagine if it were scriptures coming out. Oh boy. Like I said, don't be surprised. Do not be surprised, Aki. Alright. Hey, so with that, like I like to always say, hope you were edified for watching this. That's what we do here at Great Millstone. Hey, filter everything through the scriptures so you'll know, alright, what time you're in. It just so happens that time is short. These prophecies, hey, it's on. You don't have much time, so if you're straddling the fence, I suggest you come off. Alright, pick a side. Alright, hopefully get to the point where you're out there on the highways and byways doing what we're doing. Alright, hey, so with that, to the next video, hey, shalom.